All right, people. First video on the new channel, Mackey Sports. The one I told you guys all about the other day on my Mackey Fitness channel. So we're going to recap Conference Sunday NFL Conference Championship games. Starting off with the first matchup, Eagles 49ers. Final score, Eagles 31, Niners 7. I was pretty much on point with this pick. I picked the Eagles 31 or 28-17. We'll start off with the beginning of the game. Eagles open up with a opening drive touchdown run by Miles Sanders. 49ers, just a quick 3-and-out. Niners offense can't really do much today. Second quarter, Philly's offense kind of sizzles out there a little bit. Got a real, I think it was after the very first Niners drive when Purdy had that fumble. It was like second quarter, maybe mid first quarter. Purdy gets hit in his elbow by Hassan Reddick. Fumble. Eagles don't do nothing with it. 49ers defense really didn't play too good, but just limited with what your offense can do there. So after a couple drives that faded down for Philly, second quarter they actually get a couple touchdowns, and they had into half 21-7 with some more scores through the ground. Pretty sure Kenneth Gainwell scored, and I want to say Boston Scott scored. I couldn't keep track of everything. But the Eagles really started opening up the game with passing, and then once they learned to actually run the ball, pretty much really just took care of the Niners, to be honest with you. McCaffrey got one rushing touchdown. Other than that, when you're down to your first-string quarterback, your offense is just limited. Kittle had maybe like 2 nice plays. Debo, not much. Eagles defense just played good. They got 3 sacks. They got some big pressure. And quite frankly, I guess you can say whatever about what quarterbacks they played, but they looked to prove to be the best team in the league. So the record showed it, and back-to-back playoff games, they just smoked the Giants and Niners. So thought the Niners definitely played undisciplined. 10 penalties. Eagles get a field goal there at the end of the game to ice it. It was already iced anyways, 28-7. And so Eagles, they got the win. Hurts, no touchdowns, but he got a rushing touchdown. No passing touchdowns. Had A.J. Brown for a big potential touchdown, but he overthrew him. Sounds just like last weekend. And so that leads us to the second game, which I have a lot to say about. Bengals on the road lose to the Chiefs 23-20 as the clock pretty much expires. 1 second, whatever, This game, Chiefs, settled for a couple threes, got it to 6-0. I don't remember. The first half of the game wasn't really so much about scoring, it was about good defense. The Bengals defense playing good. Burrow had 2 interceptions. That second one really hurt. First one wasn't too good either. It was a good snag by Watson. Chiefs suffered a lot of injuries in this game. L'Jarius Sneed suffered an injury early. Juju got hurt. Mecole Hardman got hurt. Another receiver, I can't remember who else got hurt. Just a lot of injuries. Kelsey had a big 4th-and-1 touchdown. I don't understand why people don't double team him. It's mind-boggling. But getting back to the game, the Bengals made mistakes for sure. Burrow with 2 picks. That offensive line allowed like 3 sacks in the first quarter. We knew their line sucked. But, you can only hide that for so long with the quick releases. Burrow having to hold on to the ball. And ultimately, that's really what it killed them, was those turnovers. Mahomes had a fumble. That was big to get points there. T. Higgins made some nice plays. Ja'Marr Chase made some nice plays. Even that fourth down play was huge. Thought Burrow played solid, but man, when you look back at this game, the referees. If you guys don't think NFL is rigged, or if you don't think they're at least pulling the strings or pulling favorites, you are a blind fool, a blind witness. Because this was absolutely just, the officiating was atrocious. I'll start off with a couple. The sack that Chris Jones got on Joe Burrow on third down near the end of the game, that should have been a roughing the passer. The textbook definition is a defensive player cannot land with all of his weight and pressure on the quarterback. He 100% did that. On that, was it third down, second down? The Mahomes run. The Mahomes run where Mahomes ran the ball. It was around midfield, I want to say. Probably ran it for about 10-ish, 8-ish yards. And then the Bengals D lineman pushes him while he's out of bounds. Yeah. But in those split-second decisions you have to make where quarterbacks are trying to get extra yards and stay, just barely along the line, the out-of-boundary line. What are you supposed to do there? I mean, it was so comical. It was just so comical. How they threw that flag there. It was just such a joke because it was just so obvious. And then what about that 3rd and 9 play where the Chiefs threw the ball to Kelce, and he was obviously short, probably 4th and 4. And then, what do you know? They actually said a referee ran out of the field to blow the play dead. And so they end up having to replay the 3rd and 9. And so the Chiefs get it, and they got a free first down. They got a free replay of the play. But if the Chiefs would have scored there or did something extravagant, they would never even mentioned a word about it. They just would have let it go. And y'all know, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so I don't really care who wins, but I want to see the game played right. I want to see the team. I want to see if the Chiefs are going to win, I want to see them actually win. I don't want to see them get a gifted win like that, because that was sad, and that's why so many people that's why so many people don't watch NFL anymore, because it's atrocious. The refereeing, the officiating is atrocious. I mean, there was a holding call that should have been called on the Mahomes run. Roughing the passer should have been called when Burrow got sacked. The 3rd and 9 redo. I mean, what was that shit? I've never, in like the 13, 14 years of football I've watched, I've never seen a reffing crew have to literally go back an entire play, replay the play, because a referee apparently ran out on the field and called the play dead, but nobody heard the whistles blow or anything. Now, obviously, the Bengals, like I said, they had their own shortcomings, Joe Burrow didn't play the best. The Bengals couldn't really run the ball too well. They could have protected him better, but to lose like that just sucks. It does. The referees gifted the Chiefs a win. And everybody knows it. So, Chiefs versus Eagles. I was wrong. I picked the Bengals. I thought the Bengals were going to play a little better. Burrow made some great throws, though. There's no doubt about that. So the Bengals are right in this, but it's honestly shameful. It's so shameful. If the Chiefs are going to win, let them actually win the fucking game. Let them actually beat the Bengals. Don't have the referees help them. The integrity of the game is just gone. So, NFL Sunday recap. Maggie Sports out.